Before it was a house, it was a dream. A place imagined by a family looking for more than walls. They were looking for a future. They chose a place where balance mattered, where design was thoughtful, and where every detail had a reason to exist. They called it the Twin Crest. For the parents, it was a decision. For the child, it was the beginning of a story, the first step inside, the first memory waiting to happen. One home became the foundation, not just for this family, but as a model of how every space should feel: comfortable, intentional, complete. This is where mornings begin, where evenings come together, where laughter fills the quiet spaces between moments. The boy learns the shape of the room, long before he understands the meaning of home. The boy crosses the room without thinking, already knowing where everything belongs, already feeling safe. Here, the home becomes familiar, and familiarity becomes love. Here, stories are told, lessons are shared, and traditions are formed without effort. It is not just a dining space, it is where the family becomes closer. This is where life happens in the small, beautiful ways. Morning routines, evening conversations, the comfort of familiar sounds. The kitchen wakes before the rest of the house. It carries the quiet sounds of morning and the gentle chaos of the day. Here, meals are prepared. But more importantly, time is shared. The boy watches, listens, learns, not from words, but from moments repeated every day. A home teaches without speaking, and this one teaches well. This is where the day finally slows down, where voices soften and laughter feels at home. The family lounge is not designed to impress, it is designed to hold moments. Here, the boy listens more than he speaks, learning the rhythm of his family, learning what it means to belong. For the boy, this room becomes familiar long before it becomes unforgettable. Each room carries a name, a story, a future waiting to unfold. This is Zara's room, the first child of the family. It catches the light first. It reflects her warmth, her laughter, her gentle certainty. This is where she grows freely, confident that she is seen, confident that she is safe. Her room is never silent for long. Music hums softly. Pages turn, ideas scatter across her desk. She rearranges her space often, not because it needs changing, but because she is always evolving. Her room becomes a canvas, a rehearsal stage, a diary without pages. The house does not resist her energy. It adapts. It allows her to grow without boundaries. The boy name is Amir. Amir chooses the room with the widest window. He says he likes the light, but really he likes the sky. At night, he lies awake sometimes, imagining who he will become: an architect, a pilot, a man who builds things that last. He studies the clean lines of the ceiling, the symmetry of the walls. Without knowing it, the house is teaching him discipline, structure, vision. His dreams stretch as wide as the balcony outside his window, and the room quietly holds them all. Amir's room may be his own, but his world is never just his, because across the hallway are the two people who have known him the longest. Zara challenges him. Ira is different. She does not compete with Amir. Ira prefers the corner room. She says it feels peaceful there. Her window frames the garden below, and she spends long afternoons watching the way light moves across the leaves. She writes stories she rarely shows anyone, draws plans for places she hopes to visit, imagines a world shaped gently, thoughtfully. Her room teaches her something powerful. That quiet does not mean small, and stillness can carry strength. From the master bedroom, their parents listen to the rhythm upstairs. 3 different personalities, 3 different futures, all protected by the same roof. They do not say it often, but every wall, every finish, every decision was made with this in mind: stability, security, a foundation strong enough for dreams. The Twin Crest does not simply contain rooms, it contains chapters. One day Amir will stand taller. Zara will outgrow her posters. Era will leave notes behind on a desk she once called her own. But the house will remember. The laughter in the corridor, the light beneath their doors, the small footsteps that once ran across polished floors. Because childhood does not last forever, but the place it happened does. And long after the rooms are rearranged, the feeling of home remains.
I'm leaving home for the coastline, someplace under the sun. I feel my heart for the first time, 'cause now I'm moving on, yeah, I'm moving on. And there's a place that I've dreamed of, where I can free my mind. I hear the sounds of the season and lose all sense of time. I'm moving far away